Welcome, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer 1745, and we're looking at Manor Lords. Yes, Manor Lords, the at this point not yet released game. I have an early access copy, as you can see down here in the corner, 0.7.1. So things will be changing, of course. I found a few bugs, and we're going to start out with the mystery of the missing manor house. Does that sound like a good novel mystery, from the I don't know, the interwar year era? I decided to build my manor house up on this sort of high plateau here. I wish it was maybe a little more rugged like that on a lot of it, but decided to put it up here, and it is not here, but here. For some reason, I don't know why. It's still functionally here. I mean, we can see the people in it. It's still functioning as a building, but it is not rendering in. I don't know. And I've actually tried loading in several times to see, and yes, it is missing. And I did make a special little video, which I'm going to post in the Discord server for Manor Lords. I don't know what or why that's happening. But yeah, we do have a missing graphic or display of the Manor Lord, or the Manor House, not the Manor Lord. Right. Okay. So we've got in all of the fields. We have them set to fallow. We have a lot of people here. We don't need them all. We do need some people to turn the wheat and the rye into grain. Get rid of the winnowing, as it would be called. But let's immediately reduce this by 4. Now, this is late in the year. It's seasonal deposit, so we're just going to increase this to maximum to get all that we can out. This will, early on it says growing, so it will replenish its supplies during the growing period, and then it will peak out at whatever point, and it'll stay here until you get rid of them all. And then if winter comes, even if they're still on, it'll disappear entirely. So just keep that in mind if you're going to be a significant berry harvester. And there's both industrial as well as food benefits for having berries, so keep that in mind. And we have a small amount of wild animals out here, so we shouldn't have anybody at the hunting camp. Yeah, good. Now, I'm just looking over here. We have, not here, not there. Here, goats, yes. Oh, we should maybe look for that. And then goats over here. And if you come over here to general, you see it has nothing. And here, general, it has nothing. Now these, if you have goats in the backyard here, it will provide some hides to turn into leather. Keep that in mind. So, okay, perhaps if it's a warehouse, only becomes a building under the full moon. Right, yeah. That would actually be a little more funny if it was a warehouse of storage here, but yes. Okay, so that's sort of kind of funny. But what we will want to do here is, as this is turned into grain, we want to turn it into flour. So we'll put one person there. Those are all filled up. Let's see. I want to build over here a... No. I want to build here. Build this road out to there. And I want to build, because we have... well, we will have some more people coming up here. Another forester's hut. Yeah, that could be a good location. So we want to do that. And Arno's here. Good to see you, my friend. So, the free, and I will go down. we don't need to do this fast. You got to harvest. No, just close it. You got to harvest the grain when it's good, or it'll go bad. But once you get it into storage, it can sit there for a while. It does not go bad. So we have 3 spare people. They will be used to build that. The forester's hut. We have another one over here. And let's add one here. So they'll continue to forest because we have the logging camp here and we have the firewood camp over here, trying to keep enough material trees for them to go and harvest. Now I've been playing this game a bit, found some bugs. Okay. Let's speed this up some. So I want to come over here. Can you tell that I'm an American because I build roads at something of right angles? I mean, that's not terribly right angle, I know, but I know that isn't the perfect intersection there either. But compared to the way Europeans wandered around. And hello Arno Albert on YouTube. Yes, Crispin posted long ago, so I don't know if he's seeing this now, but yeah. There we're gonna see now they fill up and it's full, but I'm okay. Stop. Yeah. So right now, just to explain what's going on, there are 4 out in the weather, so those 4 can be damaged, destroyed, whatever. Okay, we have the forester's hut. We're going to occupy it. So I do want the trees up. Now I'm going to come over here and it yeah, granary. I want a second granary. No, we have one over there and we could make it large. I'm actually going to reduce this down to just 1 family. I'm finding this game really good. Now I'm playing the sort of economic only mode of the game. So I did start out playing the one that had some combat in it, but okay. Now this is what I'm worried about here. See, Agnes. Agnes is a problem. Agnes is a problem. You know, I've had Agnes a problem twice now. And I don't know what's going on here, but Agnes has been a problem, and I've made some videos on this. I haven't posted them yet. She comes in here and gets stuck. Now, she's come in here and got stuck when she is working here as part of the trading post. We can see people here. There's Agnes. And gets stuck in this building. And when now, let's look here. And is this also yeah, this is the same Agnes. This Agnes gets stuck, and all the people behind her get stuck. Now, when I upgraded this building, this very same building with this very same Agnes, to become a brewer, and so this is a cobbler shop. So the family that works here no longer does any of these other jobs that we can assign. All they do is make shoes. I don't know if we pause this building. I don't know if the family goes and does other things, but we can pause the building so it's no longer like taking up leather if we need leather for other sources, or not sources, but well, resources for other requirements or something. But when I have Agnes come over here to upgrade it, she comes over here and also gets stuck getting planks. So Agnes is a problem. I don't know why Agnes is a problem, but it's the same Agnes. Now, when I had this building, and I tried, just to let you know, twice, two different saves. Go back to before, like at this point, and then start this to becoming after clearing this. After clearing this situation. Start this to becoming a because it's only as you turning it into a brewer's house. Agnes comes over to get planks and it gets stuck. And I did it twice. So this isn't just a random thing. This is something that Agnes comes over to this large warehouse. Don't know if it's all large warehouses, or I don't know if it's all warehouses. I don't know, whatever. But she comes to this large warehouse and gets stuck. Whether it's coming to get whatever for the trading post, or if it's coming to get supplies to upgrade her place there. Then if I have this house to upgrade to become the brewer, and you do that by coming here and clicking this, and you need to have it at level 2 and whatnot, because this one we could. If it's this house, it doesn't get stuck, but Agnes always gets stuck. So Agnes is the problem. So don't know why, what? Yeah, she's ruining everything. So what we're going to do is we're going to minus this family out. So she is no longer going to be part of the crew that is doing stuff, looking for it. Now she goes away. She grabs a shovel to go work the land. I don't know. Notice Agnes is awfully heavily bent over, as if she were walking into the rain. I know it is raining now, but these other people aren't heavily bent over. So I don't know if Agnes is crippled, if this is... Because it looks like she's like should be walking up a hill or something, really. Like if we had a hill graphic here. So I don't know if it's her model or whatever, but she's off to go do another job. So yeah. Just to point out, so if you are playing, whether watch the version that gets released, if you're finding that, or if you go on somebody else's stream and you see Agnes getting stuck somewhere. And now you notice nobody's getting piled up. Because one time I found a huge pileup of like, I don't know, 10 people standing behind her. Yes, she might be possessed. That could be. So now this will flow better. We'll get this built. So we have one family working there, and we have one family working here. Okay, well, to replenish the forest. No one's cutting trees, but we got 16 logs that have yet to be taken. Now we have a super big clay deposit, and we're going to later be using that as a, well, let's click over here, as a resource to make tiles to try to sell it. I think that would be a good idea. We got that from another stream. And so you can see this has a crown on it, this has a crown on it. And so you see 3,063 clay deposit, where this clay deposit has 147. So if you were working in here, now if you control more than one, you can ship supplies around. But if you just controlled this place, you wouldn't want to do clay selling anything out there. You might want to do make an industry out of wild animals or some such. But you need to sort of look at that. I don't know if any of you know who Agnes Moorehead was. And she was a witch. Well, she played a witch in one series. Does anybody know who Agnes Moorehead is without Googling? I see it looks like we have 7 people watching over on Manor Lords, or over on Rumble. Hi over there. And we have people watching here, so hi if you're over there. I am watching the chat there, though I don't always respond as quickly over there. It doesn't, and I don't expect any of you to know who Agnes Moorhead. I just know things like that, that's unimportant. I mean, that's just trivia. But I know things. I'm old. Okay, what we need to do is, as I like actually playing more or less at this speed, but for the live stream here, we need to, and video, we need to pick up the speed a little bit so you guys don't get too bored. So they're trying to harvest as much as they can. Get it there. The one family is still doing the daily grind over here. We're getting some flour made here. We're almost got that built. They just need one more stone over here. Well, okay, construction finished, so I'm going to plop in 2 people right now for that. Now what I'm going to do is I do like to stop when I... Let's right about like that. There we go. And... One and here. You click along that. You click to about there. Give it sort of deep. Now let's get this a little deeper. There we go. That seems good. Let's build these. Looks like Ostriv. You mean the country Austria? Is that what you're trying to say, or is that a game, Arno? I don't know what Ostriv is. Please explain a little more context. Okay, I don't know it, Arno. Okay, now I'm going to... We got most of this done, so I'm going to stop this. We can reassign somebody back there in the future. That will free up another family to come out here and make more plots. We right now have 12 months of food, 6 months of fuel, firewood. So fairly soon we should see about repopulating that house. We're building these plots out. And since we have 98% approval, they will quickly be filled. Takes a little bit of time, but they will be filled. So some workers from the 2 granaries head out there and pick up the berries and put them in the granary. It is approaching. Now you need to, as with this game, watch how quickly you build houses, because you don't want a huge amount of houses without food, particularly, but also firewood. We're going to... Are we... Okay, we're still building out one more, so we'll let... See, we just got a family in there, so yeah, so let's put a family on this job. This had been forested. They sort of cleared it out around here. You can see around here now. Can we... let's relocate it. Is there... Family different workplace, show workplace, now advanced. Oh, limit work area. Okay, let's sort of move that work area. I want to move it far away, but there. So that way they... I think that was advanced, right? Yeah. That's now, yeah. So they'll plant trees over near here. You don't want to say, keep this here and, you know, have them plant way out there. That'd be a long trek to get to work. This is, they say, set in Franconia in the 15th century, so the 1400s. So at the very end of, sort of the high Middle Ages, towards the end of the Middle Ages. I don't know if there's like a specific year. I haven't noticed one around here. Okay, we have a fair amount of money, so what we're going to do is we're going to add a goat yard there. Take a little bit to build it up. And goats in the shed there. Yes, hello, Jamnuska. I guess that's how you say that. Good to have you here. Yes, Manor Lords. Game coming out very soon. I'm very much enjoying it. If you like, you know, city builders, that kind of thing, and you like the Middle Ages, this is doing really well. I'm really enjoying this. Now you can click here, and you click here. So all these houses are getting, because when I did build out here a bit further, because I did sort of test ahead, they get far out and weren't getting fuel. Mostly getting food, mostly getting clothing, but we're not getting fuel. So you have to keep sort of, and I didn't think that this would be such a, I don't know why it was out here was not, but you do have to keep this. Yes, and if you're new around here, why don't you please follow and or subscribe, depending on what services you are. Okay, so we've grown a bit. I think we're going to continue to grow. So what I want to do here is, I think it's here. Yes, I want another hitching post for oxen. so that we have more oxen.
Well, perhaps it was simply a bad day. These things do happen from time to time.
Come on, come on. Step right up and sample. Come on. Cheating him? Never. Perhaps he simply does not know how to cook.
Cooking that. Yeah.
Look here.
Yeah, the graphics are good. Now, everyone realizes it's basically one guy has done all of this. Now, I from his tweets and whatnot and what he said, that he's definitely at times hired some people to do, do bits and pieces of all of this. You know, some graphics work or whatever that he doesn't do. Okay, so we've got a little bit more here to clear out. We'll let them finish. But the seasonal berries are about ready to deposit. So this will even shrink down even if it wasn't being harvested. Okay, so it's gone. So we don't need these people here anymore. So we can just get rid of them. So long as we have some granary workers, they will come over and collect. Maybe not as efficiently, but they will. Okay, so let's pause this now. I think what we're going to do here is, well, yeah. Let's see, we got 7. So let's put 2 over out digging clay. Really probably couldn't dig clay in the winter because it would be frozen. Though you might be able to, well, yeah, you might be able to do the furnace in winter. What you'd need to make all the pots or tiles is a roof tiles particularly, but yeah. Okay, we still have 6 months of fuel there, but we're going to be burning more fuel here, but we'll be okay. Now, another element to the game is you need to, you know, I want to get, and I have not, although I built a pub and I do have some, I think, yeah, I do have some barley. We maybe turn that on pretty soon here. But we need to grow more barley. We have this set up to be a barley field. And you come over here to find fertility. So basically, at best, we have around here for barley in this area. Well, there's maybe some sort of yellowish over there, but not much. So is over here and down here. So we've got a good chunk of this here. We're going to do this next. So let's come... something like that. There we go. That's pretty good. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to come over here, and we're going to give it a road to the field. And because once they start harvesting it, they're going to want to bring it back to here. So let's create a road through to here. And they'll walk from their home or whatever up to here when they go to work on it, but once they harvest it, bring it back. So we'll have that. Yeah, it's lying fallow at the moment. Well, thank you, Arno. I do like this game. Okay, so we've got that going. What else might I want to build now? Okay. To progress, both to win the scenario and to progress through these charts, you need to upgrade the town, settlement, whatever you call it. So for the next level, we need to get to 6 burger plots here. Sorry, 7 burger plots here, and 3 level 2s and 3 level 3s. So we need to do some more level 2s. So like here we can come here and upgrade this. Let's do that.
Come one, come all. Feast your eyes on our fine
Now after I get through and win this scenario, get to whatever level of settlement, I'm going to, well, save it, but also start over one which has combat in it. And so that's a thing that also needs to be worked on. And I know a bit about going through that, but I've got to learn more of the details. How are we doing out here? Okay, yeah, they're growing back. Snow on the ground. I actually experienced snow this last winter. It was interesting. I mean, experiences like I was there when it was snowing. I mean, it was different. It was cold. All this white stuff coming out of the sky. Okay, I think we've sort of kind of built what we were. I'm going to now come over here. I'm going to build, because this gets so working. We're going to get that. We're going to have 2. Actually, you know, I'm going to go, because the stocks get filled up, I'm going to go with 3 huts here to gather. Okay, we just got enough settled. New family settlers come in. Okay, and now, since we're doing that, we do have some barley. So let's, okay, it's gonna come,
berries, berries. Bursting flavour.
is it under industry, or, yeah, here, we need a malt house. Gonna have to probably knock down some of these trees. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Is it just too tight in here for this thing? I guess. Oh boy. Okay, well.
Gave the old ox a handful of month-old grey.
Well, let's
He
put
spat
it here.
in my face and tried to carve me a new nipple.
Okay, we built another hut here. And what we can do is we can spend 20 silver and order another oxen. They have some clay. These guys are digging it out. We've got a huge amount left there.
Come one, come all. Feast your eyes on our fine selection.
Well, since we have 4 unworking family, well, 4 families not assigned, Yes. It is. It's really good. This, okay. This here is a level 1 house. Oh, this is level 2, sorry. Yeah. This is a level 1 plot house, whatever. So it's thatched roof, it's wattle and daub housing here with some planks, some, and they vary, because this is another one here. And then you can see a level 2 here, where Agnes lives, is also wattle and daub, but it goes to a shingled roof, wood shingle roof, and we will be going up to level 3 here. So, and you can see sort of I don't know if you want to call that a picket fence here, and this is a wattle fence, uh, um, you know, here, branches weaved in amongst each other here, so it varies. Got outhouses out here. Here is home that has goats, and 2 of them that have goats in the backyard for growing hides. They don't provide meat. This one has a chicken coop. Now you have to tell it. You come and you assign this to be a chicken coop, but that has a chicken coop and other goats. Now this is an orchard here, and it's obviously winter, so it's barren. Now it takes like 3 years approximately for these trees to get mature enough to actually properly give apples, because it's apple trees. So you have that. Now coming down here, now this is vegetable patch, and it will take them a while to plow and get this set up. But once they get this set up, it's basically a very little work to provide vegetables in there. Another orchard, another vegetable, and particularly orchards and the vegetables. The size of the backyard matters to how much they produce. So some of these I allow to be fairly small in area. Some I want bigger for that reason. So it varies. Is it possible to harden the roads with stones? Not that I know of. Like putting cobblestones down. Not that I know of. I don't know if that matters at all in this game. Now, one of the things here we will want to do is upgrade the church. Because here, church levels are pretty good. And this is maybe the time to do this. Okay, we have all of the materials. We have some free people. So, yes, let's upgrade to a small stone church. You don't want to do this because this is January winter, so it can be done now. You don't want to do it when you want to have all your people out either harvesting berries or planting or harvesting grain. So we're going from a wooden church to now going to be a small stone church. Obviously, the wooden church has, this is what they're taking down. You have to notice they sort of take it down here. Stone foundation, wood walls, that kind of thing. Okay, I'm hearing this still going. Okay, we don't need this going anymore. Because although we have, okay, we just have 5 unprocessed. Now, let's turn on the communal oven. Actually, no, turn off the communal oven. We have enough food for now, 10 months. We're just going to have all the labor finish up the church here. Again, they're taking down the old church. And you sort of see them building the stone church up in its place. So a little messy overlays here, but yeah. And so they've got all the goods transported except for 2 of the tiles. Everybody got bored waiting around for them to get the last 2 tiles. Is Agnes holding up the tiles? No. There's 6 more tiles there. Somebody's going to come and collect them, bring them over here, and then we'll get a horde of people back. Now we don't probably need that big horde there, so we'll put some people over on the communal oven, and bingo, we are done. So now we have... Now they don't render the inside of buildings, really. But we can see the outside of here. Let's see if we fly through this. Yeah, you just sort of fly through it. Even has glass in the windows. Where did we get the glass from? So now these people here have full levels of church that they want. They don't yet have what's the tile? This is a malt house. Okay, so we've been doing malt. Now we're not going to do Agnes's plot. So first, okay, we need the wood. Okay. They've sort of harvested out this area. Let's advance. Let's come over here and talk to Hart.
You'll not find finer wares anywhere else. Well, perhaps
Add a
it was
person
simply
working
a
here.
bad bet. These things do happen from time to time.
You will not find finer wares anywhere else. The finest hides in all the land.
We can zoom out and see this is the full map currently. Again, for this early access version of the game. I hope they will do more stuff later on. Now, when I have made different starts, sometimes like the fertility and whatnot will change, or your starting location, but the basic map doesn't seem to change. Now, also randomly, it seems random to me which zone you're starting in. But even if you're in the same zone, sometimes they'll have different locations for resources, different locations for fertility levels. So there's definitely a replayability factor there. Okay, since it's winter, we're going to turn that on. 2 more. Get some trees planted.
Feast your eyes on our fine selection.
Don't be shy, good sirs and ladies.
Vegetables. Don't be shy, get your daily dose of greens. Healthy and hearty.
Carrots, cabbages, turnips.
Keep your heart warm and your home cozy.
Bread, freshly baked, still warm from the oven. Berries, so plump and juicy, you'll want to eat them by the bushel. A bad batch. These things do happen from time to time.
Okay, let's just plot upgraded now that we have the lump.
You will not find finer wares anywhere
We also
else.
probably don't need 2 people here
Don't be
now because we're
shy,
not
good sirs and
moving so many goods
freshly baked.
off of the berries or other places.
Anywhere else.
Cheating? Never.
Finest wares in all
Perhaps
the
he
land.
simply does not know how to. Step right up and sample.
Okay, we have 34.
You'll not find finer wares anywhere else.
Okay, so we're going to come over here. We got 3. I'm going to assign 1 family here. Hopefully it's not one with Agnes. Okay, roof tiles. We're going to see about exporting roof tiles, but we need to set up a trade route for it and pay 96. Yeah, we will establish that. and then we're going to say export, and we're going to let's do keep a minimum of 20,
Poor quality.
so that they'll now sell anything over 20 in storehouse. So
Vegetables,
what are
daily
they?
dose of greens, healthy
Residing. What are they fetching? Water. Oh, they're unassigned. Good. They did not. Agnes did not get assigned here. Where who? Okay, people somewhere wandering way out there. Maybe go establish the trade thing or something. I don't know. But no Agnes. Good.
cheating him? Never. Perhaps he simply does not know how to cook.
Well, let's pause this. Okay, we're going to end the episode, not the live stream, everyone who's watching live. But those watching later on YouTube, thank you so much for making it this far. And if you haven't already, please, of course, subscribe. Hope I've earned you liking the hitting the like button. You like the video. If you have any tips, questions, suggestions, tell me if I got something wrong, please post below. I want to learn. Maybe I can help other people out with that. So hope to hear from you. See you next time for more historical gaming.